is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
First of all, just to be completely transparent here, already I could tell it was a stressful day for my wife. She had a bunch of other stuff going on. She was running around. She had to cook a big dinner and everything. And I could tell when she came in here, already she was like pissed off from other stuff that had nothing whatsoever to do with the stream. She was happy to be here. She wanted to do it. But that, you know, already you could tell, like, that's already the bad, the bad start, right? And so we sit down to do it, and we start to play, and we're having fun. We're both having fun again. Like, oh, this is cool. We're jumping in, we're building again and everything. And what ended up happening was a couple of things, all right? Number one, you know, when you get people in the chat who want to keep prying and asking silly questions, like, for example, people are asking her about how she does her beauty stuff. Like, this is not a beauty stream. She's not going to sit here and talk to you about her skincare routines and how she does her makeup and stuff like that. It's supposed to be a fun co-op gameplay stream. You know, if you were to ask me about my daily routine, about how I do stuff, I'm not going to sit here and talk about that all day either. You know what I mean? So you're getting prying questions like that. It's like, ugh. So you want to respond to everyone in the chat. When you get people starting to ask silly things like that, it's like, now you got to start picking and choosing the commentary that you want to do and talking with who you want to talk about, right? And yes, I'll be honest, there were a couple people who were basically excited to be there, but they definitely, and it's not just one person, but it's a few people who are like, I want my question answered, so I'm going to spam it 400 times in the chat. Boom, 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 boom. It's like, oh, you know, it's draining. Because this is something that I literally do all day, every day. I'm used to it. Kat is not. Kat is not a streamer. So she's seeing it firsthand. Now she's starting to see the kind of stuff that I have to handle literally every single day. And it starts to get to you. Like, oh my god, every time you look at the chat, it's the same people, the same questions, the same thing over and over. It's like, oh my god, right? But then in combination with that, so I would say, last time when we did it, earlier in the week, it was more first time doing it. It was more fun because it was the early stages of the Dondoko Island where everything's getting set up. You're having your first guest. You're doing your initial setup. It's a lot more interesting and fun, okay? And I'll be honest, people were excited to see her back. Remember, she hadn't been on a stream in a few weeks. So it was exciting to see her back. People had genuine, interesting questions and things like that, correct? But then, last night, not only are we coming back only a few days after the last co-op session, so it's relatively quick since the last one we did, but now the game is becoming way more grindy. And what I mean by that is, in 2 hours, our first session, we got 2 star levels. So it was level 1, level 2, double rewards, big momentum. It took us the entirety of last night's stream to hit the 3-star resort level. Okay? So it's a grind at this point. It's like, you gotta keep building more stuff. You gotta build the right stuff to appease the guests. You gotta keep collecting and crafting items to get your popularity rating up. You gotta be clearing the new areas of the island, and then cleaning them out, and then raising enough money to buy them. You gotta, you know, catch the bugs, fight the intruders, do this, do that. And after a while, instead of it feeling fun, it becomes more like busy work, right?
It's work. I don't want to work to eat.
Very well could be that the games are boring to people, you know? I've noticed with Baldur's Gate 3, we're getting way less people. People aren't really watching the videos on demand that often. Tekken 8, as I've already explained many times, it's not catching on. Street Fighter 6 did, and people were invested. It doesn't seem like many people are invested in my Tekken 8 stuff, despite the fact I'm getting better and learning multiple characters. People just don't seem to be that into it, okay? Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, I didn't expect that much from the game, to be honest. Like, I thought that would be the late night chill stream game, so I'm okay with that. The problem is that it also seems to happen with all the other games now, too. So what's it going to take? Is it going to be that when Final Fantasy VII comes out, things pick up? Maybe. And if that's the case, certainly I'd be happy because that's my most hyped game of the year right now, right? So I guess we'll see what happens, and go from there. But that's really the state of things, is that support overall has been good. Tips are great, but everything else has really floundered this month. And I'm halfway through the month, and I don't know how to fix that. You know, like, how do you fix something that, I mean, everyone's saying they like the content. I'm listening. We're doing stuff you guys want. I can't really do much else, right?
I'm like a super greedy dude. And all I want to do is milk my audience for money and constantly guilt trip them.
Oh, I did finish Persona 3. What are you talking about? Absolutely I did. See, people, I have to say something. You guys, I swear, many of you, you all listen to the crowd of idiots out there who lie. I finished Persona 3. I finished Scarface. All these games that they claim are infamous rage quits, I finished them. They lied, but you believe the lies. I beat Persona 3. See, this person literally in chat doesn't know that. I beat it. Go watch it. It's done. The playthrough has an ending. I finished the game. You just don't know that because you listen to the wrong people. ERG Apollo. If you don't know that I beat the game, then you're just ignorant. I don't know what else to tell you. You are ignorant. I beat it. It's done. The game was completed. So what are you talking about?
Oh my god, he's drinking salt. Only listen to what comes out of my mouth. You gotta listen to me and not listen to the people who spin what I say.
It's hilarious what people believe because just because so many idiots regurgitated misinformation, people just believe it is fact. They don't take 2 seconds to literally search and say, Persona 3 playthrough. And then he goes, and there you find it. There's your answer. And now, of course, now he complains, oh, you don't have to go calling people ignorant. I'm not trying to start a fight. You literally just stated in my chat that something negative about me that's not factually true, and I called you out on it, and now you're saying I'm calling you ignorant. Yes, because you stated it's something that was factually untrue in my chat that makes me look bad. And you criticized me for it. What did you think would happen? Right? If you go outside right now into a crowd and you yell at the sky is red, but the sky is blue, what do you think will happen? Right?
DSP toxic. Ha ha ha, that's a good one. DSP toxic.
Yeesh. Of course now he's backpedaling. That's just what happens. But anyway, the point I'm going to make is very simple. Please, everyone, don't believe nonsense. All right? There's too much nonsense about me out there that literally 5 seconds of research. Like if you think, wow, infamously, Phil never finished Persona 3. And all you got to do is type in darksydephil or DSP Gaming Persona 3 playthrough and look at my playlist and you'll see it's done. It takes 5 seconds. Instead of spouting the misinfo that everyone else spouted because they want to talk shit about me, just search. It's 5 seconds of work. Instead of actually making someone look bad. Because again, you know, there's no skin off your back when you do that, right? But then I look bad and everyone believes the facts that aren't facts. You know? To those who have supported the stream, thank you. It would be great, guys, if you are enjoying the show, if you could support in some way. There's many ways you could support. A super chat, a membership, a gifted membership, or a tip. Right now, we have 0 super chats whatsoever. We do have a few re-upping of memberships, which is great. It would be great to get some kind of support on the stream side if we could. All right? If you like the content. All right? But thank you to those who tipped. Obviously, that's nice that we hit the tier 1 tips goal before we even started today.
I just want more money. Oh, I'm out of money. I spent all of my money. well then. Okay. I spent all of my money.
So, $10 tip. This is from Skiznalit. And listen to what Skiznalit had to say, okay? This is interesting, I guess. I don't know if this is true or not. So, Skiznalit says the following. I asked Wings if I should give him a donation or you. Even Wings values your content over his own. Keep up the great work. I don't even know how to respond to that. You know, if you want me to be honest, I don't even know what kind of content Wings even does anymore. Like, I know that he used to do first-person shooter gameplay and stuff like that, and every once in a while he would branch out and do a different game, but I don't even know what he does anymore. Like, I don't follow it, so I have no clue what he's doing these days. I mean, if that's the case, that's pretty sad. You would think that someone would have confidence enough in his work that he would be like, yeah, I should certainly contribute to my content. You know, here's what I will say to you. If you like my content, if you like me as a person, if you find entertainment value in the stuff that I do, then please support it, because that's how I make my living. I don't have any other outside income, right? I don't have sponsorships and partnerships. I'm not on some podcast that bullies me every week like Wings. I don't do anything like that. I'm just here, you know, kind of the blue-collar streamer, right? I'm the dude who's here every day, working, putting in my hours, and enjoying everything I do, and loving the fact that I have an audience for it, right? So, I don't know if this is true or not. I would hope that Wings would have confidence in his work and be like, yeah, please support my stuff, not Phil's, but I don't know. I certainly don't know what's going on over there. Alright, so guys, thank you so very much. Great show. I'm going to adjourn, and I'm going to upload the first two videos. Remember, if you're a channel member here, you get to watch this unedited stream in its entirety right after the fact. Hopefully it doesn't get blocked because of the stuff that got claimed. I hope not. I'm now going to upload.
There's many weeks when I'm living literally paycheck to paycheck, stream to stream, you know, and it's tight, and it's all the time. Things are incredibly tight, and I'm hoping I have enough money for my day off this week. There's still this back here, and it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. I just can't help it. I eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.